Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Mike was just saying that people like the new icon, and we're really happy you do. Thank you very much. We did it yesterday. We figured that we wanted to keep the same idea as the icon we had previously, but make it a bit simpler and clearer, and I don't know, a bit more iconic, I guess, for an icon. So thanks very much. It means a lot to hear people like responding to it positively and not being like, "What the shit did you do? You ruined it."
An
Truly,
iconic
this is the
icon.
darkest Doig Thrift era.
The dark.
I miss the golden days. Good motto. Oh, wow. Hey, look how that the orange completely matches.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize. Very good.
Well, that yellow is the yellow. Like that yellow
I realize
is
that
the
now.
yellow that you matched. No.
Yeah.
Man.
No, I realize that now. But I hadn't realized it when I was using the yellow that you would match them perfectly. That's very cool. Darkfall says, "What did you do? Make it clearer for small size? Why would anyone do that?" Ula says, "I can't believe it." I mean, what can I say? What can I say to that? That's too good.
That's pretty. That's amazing.
Aw. And got a crow mail from Feelers Phantasmus who says, "I love the new icon. It's cute. You're cute. Thank you."
Does it animate when I'm moving things, or does it?
It does, yeah. It doesn't just ping. It's
That's
pulsing
cool.
like a heartbeat.
Yeah, good. That's cool. That's good to know.
But I'm most happy that Mike likes it. Because when I showed him my first idea, it wasn't like quite there. So.
I was like, this does not bring me joy,
Yeah.
which is kind of a harsh thing to say.
No, it's
Come
completely
think of
fair.
it, but yeah.
It's like that X factor, you know, of I can see what you're doing with this, and you know, the things you're doing are successful, but I don't feel it the way that I feel the other one. But we got there in the end.
I
working together.
suggested adding the eyebrows
Yeah, and they make a huge difference.
to the feeling of Swifty.
Yeah, they take the innocence away a lot from my portion of the icon.
So it went from yeah to
Yeah. It was also thanks to Mike that the dividing line became straight rather than like a silhouette of the top of my head, which was, I think, the main sticking point that was making it feel too complicated. Now you want to see the first one,
the first one.
the first icon. Don't zoom in too much. People will see that the line art is like really wonky. Relationship goals to have an icon like that. I want to become one amalgamate blob with my partner. I want to squish us both together to the point that we become one circle with two faces.
Oh, Felix says now I want to see the first one.
Yeah, that's what I said.
We didn't keep it. I don't think he kept it.
What do you mean?
The first iteration.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I didn't. I thought you meant the previous icon. My bad. Hey, Echiko.
Okay.
Oh.
Boop.
Chromail. Ben Powell says, "It's iconic." It sure is. Thank you. I got a cat in a box next to me. First stroke. Yeah, pal bro, we were just talking about it. I hope that you like it. So what are you up to today, Mike? Mikkel?
I was gonna show them and work a little bit on the 3D models.
Oh, heck yeah! I'd forgotten.
Yeah.
I'd completely forgotten.
Have you got NDI and everything switched on?
I thought I did, but I don't, so thank you for reminding me. I thought I clicked that. Weird.
Dual stream.
Don't switch over just yet.
Oh.
Okay?
Yeah, why?
Just because I want to clear my plate of a few things.
Okay.
Okay. 1 sec. Just in case anything accidentally pops up, I'm going to make sure it's all on the other screen.
Wait. I see Robotnik. I didn't hear Robotnik. To fix that.
Okay, you're good.
Okay, switching us over then.
Thank you. Oh yeah, Felix Phantasmus subscribed, so thank you very, very much, Felix Phantasmus.
Thank you.
2 months. Whoop whoop. Whoop. And Agical says, new Doig and Swift, very good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. I'm wheeling my screen around, but I don't know if you guys can see.
You can see it now.
Wow. Cool.
Oh, what have you got there on the side there?
I've got some reference, haven't I?
Oh.
I've got the logos.
That's super cool.
And I've got David Liu's doodles of us. The ultimate doodles of us. With the super cute designs that he always draws us with.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are all David Liu drawings. And I'm just like, the appeal is off the charts. This is the appeal I want to get. In this storyboard I'm going to try and do. Or at least start today. I know, how David do the cute. 10 out of 10 appeal. So cute. Yeah, he's an amazing artist. Oh, to be a David.
They're so cute.
Yeah, they are. They're adorable. I figured I'd keep them next to the canvas so that I can reference them.
That is like this 3D model is based a lot on that bottom right one of me. And thank you. Thanks, Darkbolt. And we also have,
let's see, Palbro says, oh, we're getting raided.
whoa, heyo.
Ayo, Go Pirate Software, thanks so much for the raid. Perfect timing, we just started. How you doing? How you guys? How was your stream? I just wanted to say, Palbro says, fun Spanish fact, Feliz, which is how I've been saying it, is pronounced Feliz.
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 Oh, cool.
So that's great to know. Thank you, Palbro. I've been pronouncing Feliz' name wrong for a long time. So now I can pronounce better. Feliz. Cool.
Oh, Spiritfarer. Cool.
Oh, awesome. Hey, we helped animate the trailer for that.
Yeah, we did.
Whoop whoop.
If you saw the one that looked a little anime-ish, we're like, yeah, it was yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know where I'm going with that.
We haven't actually played the game ourselves yet, though, but I really want to. It looks really fun. How is it?
You saying that you had an emotional adventure?
Bellies,
Yeah.
thank you so much for the gifted sub to Go Pirate. That's awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, now you guys have a sandwich.
A breakfast sandwich.
Go Pirate say it's really pretty, well written, impactful, enjoying it a lot. Awesome. Oh, I'm looking forward to playing it. The animations too, for the characters in that, you know, the in-game animations.
So good.
They look so good. There's like this fluidity and character to them. So impressive. Ula says, Indu, can you board something silly with the Doig and Swift characters? Then you, of course, voice it and we both animate it, since we have so much free time these days. Yeah, sure, Ula. It's not like we've got anything else going on.
Sounds like a plan.
Sure, yeah. Whatever, right? Let's make that a full time for a couple of months just for funsies. I would love to do something like that. I wish I had some kind of time generating machine. Buffy, stop yelling from downstairs. She's like, "Mah!" So demanding.
You actually thought they were 3D models at first?
Yeah.
No, I think they developed a lot of stuff there with like Toon Boom for Spiritfarer.
Yeah, I can tell you it was actually a lot of pressure because they were like, "Will you animate a trailer for us?" And we looked at the in-game's animation and we were like,
"Oh,
you guys seem to have a lot of really, really skilled artists and animators working for you already. At the minute, they're gonna like tear our work apart if we don't do a really good job of this." Hey Tiramisu, good morning! Alright, so what I was going to be storyboarding today...
What are you going to be doing?
Is, we've gone years and years without a channel trailer on YouTube. And especially now that we've split our channel into, like, 3, where we have the main art channel, we have the gaming channel, and we have the VODs channel. I wanted to do like a very fun, very short, snappy little trailer using our characters that we could have on there instead of the damn Night in the Woods animation that I'm so sick of playing every time I go onto the page.
Oh, but it's cool.
So tired of hearing those opening notes. So I thought I'd do that today, and I'm going to try and make it something that's really, really easily animatable. Like, I'm thinking that there'll basically be key poses and then maybe a little bit of movement on them. But not much beyond that. That's my plan.
That's awesome.
So I'm going to give myself a panel just to do thumbnails on. Because that's how I do. Want to thumb it first.
Yeah, and I'm making some refinements to this 3D model because I'm gonna try and make a little stream avatar app in Unity featuring these two.
Oh my gosh, Go Pirate hasn't seen this yet.
Oh,
You gotta show them what you made.
oh, that'll take a little bit, but sure.
It's so cool. I'm really excited about it. You guys, I ordered something really silly as well for myself. An indulgence. A rare indulgence. I have ordered for myself from Amazon.
Shoma.
So my friend Naz is a very skilled animator and board artist. He worked on the Rise of the TMNT movie with me. And he's off doing super exciting stuff at the minute. He's the one who's doing that awesome looking Dragon Ball Z fan film called Legend. He's doing that entirely by himself. Like, he's incredible. Well, I was chatting with him and he showed me his shortcut keys, and he'd mapped all his shortcut keys for his art programs to a fight stick. You know, like an arcade fight stick that you would use for Street Fighter or any other fighting games. And I was like, that's an incredible idea. I love that idea so much. So I've ordered myself a fight stick, and I've also ordered myself a flight stick, the kind of which people use for flight simulators. And I'm going to try and control the Swifty bird with the flight stick on what Mike is going to show you now.
It's just loading up. I wasn't ready.
Well, do you want to describe what I'm talking about? I'm going to close the door so that we can't hear Buffy screaming anymore.
Thank you. The cat is wanting into a bedroom, but she is currently screaming at someone who is very unconscious. This was animated by you guys? Yeah. Swifty did a bit of animation on that, and I helped composite it toward the end of the project.
Yeah, mostly I was doing in between some people's work and some cleanup. That was mostly what it was. Because we went on the project and then the project got sent off and the clients had some notes, but all the artists were already like off the project. So we came in to finish up the notes. So it was already mostly done by the time we got there.
Funny story, it was storyboarded and directed by the same artist who did the Q icons on the left of India's canvas.
Yeah, David Liu. In
Sorry.
fact, I might just like write his name above it, so anyone who comes in is like, oh.
Yeah, David Liu is an amazing dude, an amazing artist.
Oh yeah. But yeah, tell them what I'm going to use the flight stick to control.
So it's gonna be like an interactable, playable overlay that I want to put on the stream. And it's kind of like, you know, those live 2D / face rig things, only not looking at VR and not looking at a webcam of our face. Although India saw Rhiannon using that yesterday, she was like, I must ask her how she did that.
Yeah, Rhiannon Elf, who is a friend and streamer, has set herself up one of those VR avatars.
But yeah, Unity is currently doing its thing for whatever reason. And so I was going to hook up the motions and the emotions
Ooh.
of these two linked to like gamepad controllers, and then Indy was like, I want to use a flight stick, and I was like, sure.
Yeah. I want something where I can control it with only one hand, so my other one is free to keep arting.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Because obviously the advantage of the flight stick is that you have both movement with wiggling the stick around, and you have buttons on the stick itself.
Here it is. But I also want to do more stuff with Twitch integration, which I'm just learning or just trying to figure out using twitchlib.unity. So as you see, I ran the game and the bot within the game is called Trashbot. So Trashbot wakes up and is like, Trashbot is here. So I think this is... should still be working. Although it's being a bit...
Trashbot's awake! Yeah!
Yeah.
Felly said, I just had to make a VTuber for a Gucci sponsored stream. I love seeing the different iterations of VTubers now. Yeah, I'm always a fan of the slightly more cartoony ones. Call me predictable.
So this is my little this is my little dude. Can look around and he can be angry. That's its current feature so far. And then for whatever reason, you're not working. I think because I've disabled...
How could you?
I've disabled all the stuff that was connected to you properly. Because I put your new model in. But I've also set it up so that if you type bomb into the... Oh, Naito nothing, thank you. If you type bomb in the chat, spawns the bomb in the game.
That's amazing. But yeah, so we're going to be able to control these little guys during the stream, which will be really fun. So they'll replace the ones we currently have down there, the 2D ones that have the idle animation.
Let me just... There it is. Where's the kaboom? It is going off on my audio.
Kaboom! Sploosh!
There you go. So yeah, the next thing I'm gonna try and do is hook it up so that Twitch events, I can sort of receive notification of those and have the characters react to them, etc. I haven't got that quite working yet. I think it's just the authorization stuff I don't fully understand. But once I get that, it's gonna be cool. So things like channel points, raids, subscriptions, follows, all that sort of stuff.
Mind if you share some cursed VTubers you're making fun of on the Discord? I feel kind of bad making fun of people.
No, making for fun.
Oh, making for fun. Yeah, then do that. That sounds good. Like, it makes sense to start with a logo, but
Yeah.
I want us to come in fairly quickly.
That's what I'm making these for.
They're gonna be so good. It's snowing! Ula says it's snowing! It's raining where we are. It's raining and it's sunny. Okay, so what's the first thing I want to show? I want to show that we do animation. So, what about just me at a drawing board? Or a Cintiq. And I'm looking pretty rabid.
What do you think of that in terms of a size comparison, India? Between you and me?
Hold on, I have to look over. That's pretty good. I feel like I should be wider.
You feel like you should be wider?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're comparing widths, my bare face is pretty wide in general.
Yeah, I feel like you should make me look bigger.
Just the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright. Like that.
I didn't even see it change.
I did change.
Did it?
Yeah.
Do a little bit more. Like overshoot. Then bring it back to work.
Like there? Oh, like...
It's very hard for me to look at the mic.
Oh.
My face.
I don't think you need to be wider. I think you get all the width when you're in like 3/4.
Do you have my phone over there?
Yeah.
Can you pass it over?
Sure. Are you taking a photo?
I just want to show you what I see when I look over so you can see why I have trouble.
Okay, fair. Fair.
Like, whenever I look over to Mike's computer, his microphone is always directly over the top of the screen. So it's always really hard for me to tell what's going on. Phantom Badger says, Doig, the 3D models are looking so good.
Thank you.
They've come along great since I last saw them. So this is me sat on a chair, animating.
You're gonna be like, whoa, I didn't see you there.
Oh, I see. No, but that would be pretty fun. And then you see the back of Doig's head. Doig also like on paper.
Yeah, I think I want to fix up your hand shapes a little bit.
I just learned about doing this particular storyboard trick the other day.
What's that?
You can make a brush preset.
Of course, yeah. Remember.
So I'm gonna make one.
You're gonna make a character specific brush.
No, I'm actually making a grid brush. So
Pancake Draws, thank you for the subscription. Thank you.
I'm gonna call it grid. And it's gonna ping me to the layer grid. It's gonna give me the automatic color, and it's gonna have draw behind on. So that I can do this. Pop my grid in.
If India gets a tattoo, it will be a grid, I'm sure.
People will be like, what is that? Is that symbolic of something? And I'll just be like, it's a grid! Shows me where the ground plane is.
Very important.
And then I like throw the frames. I'm like, ah. This is a very chaotic drawing, but it's important like to capture the energy that's gonna happen here.
I can still hear Buffy. It's like she's not figured out she's being intense. She's like, why won't they listen to me though? Sorry,
Right.
Buffy. But you're being a butt.
She is being a butt. Why'd you gotta be such a butt?
I was playing Hades in bed for a little bit, and when I went and sat on the bed, she came over and she tried to sit like I was sitting in the bed, so my legs were in more of like a cross-leg position underneath the covers, and she tried to sit like on my legs below my hands.
Yeah.
But I think I was moving around a little bit too much trying to defeat Hades for her to get comfortable, because she sort of like stalked away a little bit and then sat next to me instead.
That must have been pretty late because she was on the bed downstairs first.
Yep. We knew it. As I was going to head to bed, I was like, where's Buffy? And Declan started doing this big spiel about like, oh no, I don't know, she's not upstairs, she's not here, and I opened the door and she just walked in and I was like, I found Buffy. So did you let her out at that hour?
Yeah, I had to because she was at the door.
Did she wake you up?
I was having a hard time getting to sleep anyway.
Oh.
So it was okay.
What a butt face.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Why you gotta be so rude?
And then we can rotate around the world.
Thank you for the follow. Our alerts are broken. I apologize. They might be flashing up visually. I don't know if you guys can hear them. It might just be I've got the audio set to be fixed so it doesn't loop. Let me check. No, you should be coming through here and going through to here. You see them but not hear them.
Doig at his computer screen. Like, grabs them from the air as they fly around.
Grabs what from the air?
The frames I just threw.
Oh, cool.
So we rotate around the world. India's like, oh, I'll do something which is really easy to animate. First shot, rotation around room. Love my rotations, man. I was saying if there's one signature scene that I have in my boards whenever I board anything, it's having a shot where you rotate around the character.
Yeah, you'll see it. You'll see it a bunch of times.
Well, you won't in the one I did most recently because I didn't end up making it in.
No.
It's okay though. I had fun doing it.
Karawai, who was the person that I thanked for following, was like, I was looking away for a second and then I heard someone whispering, thanks for the follow. I got spooked. I'm a scaredy cat. Help.
I'll zoom out a little bit so I can get the size the same on this. So now we're on Doig. He's at the computer. And he's got the frames. How would you show you colouring frames and like compositing them together, Mike? Would you like cast magic on them or something?
You know in Scooby-Doo where Scooby and Shaggy, they make sandwiches?
Yeah.
I'd have like all your frames and I'd be like, whap! And put it like a sandwich.
And how would you show that they were coloured and composited?
Oh, well maybe like I would like be like, whoa, and be like magic, and then they'd be like changing colors. And then I would slam them together with my hands.
With your hands.
Yeah, like a color Kamehameha.
I see. Okay. I need to figure out how to board that with the current compositions.
That's my request.
Okay, a colour Kamehameha. Let me get myself some reference. How do you spell it?
Kame.
Kame and then
Hame.
Okay.
Kamehameha.
It's essentially going to be Hadouken. Beat Kamehameha. That looks ridiculous. It looks like a fart.
Is that not just him on... I've never seen that before.
It's amazing. So we want like this kind of thing.
It's a Kamehameha.
This into this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So seeing those examples where it's like little beams going out of the thing, they could be like different rainbow colors.
Like this.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Roger.
Yeah.
could have here along the bottom. We could have like Swifty.
I love the energy in those first doodles where you're like, and then you're like, wah!
Yeah, so we have like Swifty. And then what would I be called? Like an animation. If you're a color wizard, what am I?
I don't know, what are you?
Animation ragamuffin.
Animation ragamuffin. So
Stabby
many
bird.
syllables. Stabby bird.
But
And-
that doesn't say much about what I do in terms of the animation.
A necromancer. Bringing things to life. Karawai, yes. India, Swift, the one talking to my left, the bird. She directed the music video.
Because then here we can have Michael Color Wizard. Or Doig, rather, which is your name. Doig.
Animator and grid enthusiast.
Color Wizard. So I'm thinking that we'll kind of slide in. So we can just have like the keys already done, but we'll just slide over the title cards. Is my thought. What if you like scrunch up the frames into a ball, and that's your Kamehameha ball?
That
And then
sounds
when
like you're giving me a bunch of work and I'm like scrunching it up in like, this is terrible though.
Okay, but my issue is that at the minute you're in front of a monitor,
Oh.
so it's kind of hard to see you have paper behind them. And then what do I have to have you put the paper down so you can do the Kamehameha?
Oh.
Whereas if you catch it, you could just scrunch it into a ball. Colour can come out of it, and then when you blast, like, coloured frames come out.
Okay. Well, maybe like you throw it to me,
Mm-hmm.
and then the process of me catching it, they swirl into my hand, like, and then I'm like.
Well, that's you scrunching it up. You just scrunch up.
Yeah, but I don't catch them and scrunch. They arrange into my hands with telekinesis. Like, it's a bit more graceful than just catch and scrush.
Sounds like more animation work to me, is what it sounds like.
Get to it!
Sounds like more time.
Let me have a look.
I'm gonna do what I want.
Yeah, do what
Fuck
you want.
I'm gonna do what I want. So here we do the Kamehameha, where Mike scrunches it into his hands. Like this. And then we have beams of colour coming out of it. And then when he blasts it, he can blast it onto his monitor.
Sure. I think maybe your hand
How about
should
you
be-
hand draw 60 frames per second where you redraw every frame? Ben, don't make me come over there, because I'll do it. I refuse. Jarifuse. The screen can splash colour that then falls into the screen. Do a parallax to move the monitor. Yeah. I'll basically make a bunch of flat elements and slide them across. have the tip of the monitor in here to hook it up to the previous shot. Shaggy used to squish all the sandwich ingredients vertically into a compact sandwich. That man had skills. Would I be comfortable being called an art witch? I love that. I love that. Oh, I love that. I gotta tell somebody. I gotta draw it on this. I'll put animation witch, but I'll do art witch instead. Because that sounds better than animation witch. Yeah, art witch. Hee hee. I like that a lot.
You are pretty witchy.
Wow, I've got a witch hat.
You have a witch hat in several character iterations. It makes a lot of sense. You literally have a witch hat.
I do. It's great.
Art witch.
We could give you like some hard black shadows as well. Should be super fun for the Kamehameha.
India, do you want me to make you a wizard hat?
Make me a witch hat.
Sorry, a witch hat. I meant that.
Yeah, I would. That'd be cool.
Okay.
Since you're getting a Bloodborne hat.
Sure.
So then this Kamehameha goes into the monitor. Should be like here-ish. In fact, I should probably do it 3/4. Would you be comfortable having your Kamehameha be from 3/4 behind, or do you feel like you need it to be 3/4 front? Like,
whatever works. If the focus from behind is like me being like, then it's fine.
it's not. It's the actual blast itself.
That's fine, yeah.
Just because then I can actually show what's on the screen a little bit.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
And compress you into the space more. Just need to redraw you a little bit. But then it makes it maybe too similar to the first composition where we see from behind. Maybe.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah. You will. I need to get the hand position right. Like that. It's like a crab claw.
Would the peak of your witch hat bend over?
Yeah. It'd be bent. Like I dropped it a bunch.
Okay. Give him the blood burial.
He needs it! Then he blasts it like this. And then we can zoom into the monitor.
Why are you broken?
To show some of the animation that we done did. like this. You've got to pucker your lips like this. You've got to bat your eyes like this. And then we show some dope animation clips. I'm just going to write dope animation clips.
Yeah, that's correct. Soap Brunch.
Hey Doodle Curls, good morning. Doodle says, wow, Doig, the models are looking so cute.
Oh, thank you.
Did you see what Pablo said? Oh my god, I can't. That is too cute, Doig.
She's a little witch.
Felice says, for a second, I thought you were making a dunce hat. That would also be appropriate. Soap Brunch, you're right. Hey Grog, good morning. Good morning. I'm trying to do a storyboard for our channel trailer. So I'm thinking at the minute, I'm just going to get rid of Doig Swift Games for a sec. I'm still not exactly sure how that first bit's going to go with just title on. But if we have Doig Swift animation, then we have like, we kind of wipe the screen, come in. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm really excited to have a channel trailer.
Are you?
Yeah.
Where you get to do a Kamehameha.
That's a good, yeah, that's a bonus points for that.
That would just slide in. Like this. I'm going to get myself more out of the way. And this drawing here.
I might need to create like a blend shape for your hair that sort of gets squished when the hat goes on. Just to get... this is what I want. That kind of Snufkin vibe.
Yeah, I love the Snufkin vibe. It's my favourite. It reminds me of the us versions we made for the the Deltarune, the Deltarune playthrough.
Yeah. Which is the origin of Green Bear with Antlers. That was my Undertale monster.
Yeah. It was one of the origins of my like crow persona as well.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting to see how it's split off. Like you made the character Quilt for the Undertale thing, and then or the Deltarune / Undertale thing. Then you made Quilt into your D&D character, and your bird persona for the streams.
Crow mail. Let's take. Thank you, stamps. Bellies, Phantasma says, oof. It's almost 2 AM here, heading to bed, but love both y'all's art and love crow mail. Thanks so much, Feliz. That's awesome. And yeah, get some good sleep. Go and rest up. Thank you so much for being here.
Do you know what I'm just realizing? Like you claim that the bird sounds, the crow sounds totally aren't you. Why would they even be you? Yeah. And then you present yourself like this.
I'm not saying
This
it makes sense. It's not a service from Delta. It's true. We're just monsters. That's all. I actually like that name better than yokai. Just monster. We're Muppets, essentially.
some more than others.
Soap Brunch says, I should also sleep. But you two genuinely have the best stream. Aw, that's really nice of you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Nice combo of clear skill and great vibes. I'll come by again. Yeah, please do. You're super welcome. You have a good sleep. Get that rest.
Yeah, we powerful, but we powerful goofs. With true power comes great goofiness.
With great power comes great goofing. So, what do we have on our animation channel, Mike? We have animations, we have analysis videos.
Yeah. We used to have Let's Plays, but now they're no longer there.
I'm not asking for what we used to have.
Oh, what do we have? Okay, we have
Analysis, tutorials.
time lapses sometimes.
So art.
Mm-hmm.
Is that everything? Anything else that you want to call out in the channel trailer that we do?
I mean, you made an AMV.
Yeah, I did. But I don't want to put that in the channel trailer because it will appear as though I have animated Rise of the TMNT.
Oh no! I meant I didn't mean the AMVs we made. I meant the AMV that you cut to get. Oh, it's such a weird. Yeah. Oh, my brain farted. Oh. We do make AMVs all the time.
Yeah. You meant the ones we actually animated.
Yeah. I can see why you would get confused by me being like, oh, we make AMVs. And you're like, yeah, but they only AMV on our channel. I'm like, I didn't animate.
I think that's falls squarely under animation. And I'm asking what else we do.
Oh. Keep fit videos.
We haven't ever done any of those. I don't know if you'd be able to tell from looking at us, but I mean, I work my wrist out a fair amount every day. That's about it.
I can't think of anything else.
Does anyone else think of anything else? Oh my gosh, Doodles, you've given me squats. Oh no, now I have to exercise. Okay. Also, Carol Weiss says, I really adore this stream. You two seem so chill. I'll definitely hang out more often here, even though I'm a bit chat shy. You guys are great. Oh, you're great. It's like, if you want to just lurk, that's totally cool too. No pressure at all to chat.
Lurking's
but everyone
fine.
in chat is also super friendly and cool, so.
Lurking's what monsters do.
Are you a monster? Are you straight looming over there? I see you looming.
You straight lumen.
You straight looming. Alright, I gotta go and do some squats. I'll be back. How could you make me healthy? Doodles, what?
Give me some too. Yeah. I realize my folly as well if I scream give me some too and then everybody rushes to do it.
You get like 30 people being like, squats!
I did 30 that. Oh.
Good for you doing them just cause though. Thank you for the squats. Oh wow, Palbro gifted a tier 1 sub to Kara Y.
Yeah.
Palbro, thanks so much. That's so cool of you. You've gifted 42 subs in the channel.
What?
That's an enormous amount of subs. Thank you, dude, from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you so much. You're so supportive. You always have been. We really appreciate it. Enjoy those emotes, Kara Y. Yeah! I have to look at my own channel, guys. I don't know what we have on there. What do we even do? What do we even do? Oh, cool. There's a new Let's Fight a Boss episode out. I'm going to have to check that out.
It's like, what do we do on YouTube? India listens to Let's Fight a Boss. The greatest.
I mean,
the greatest podcast.
What do we actually do?
The strongest.
The strongest video game podcast. Okay. Hold on. Maybe the front page is better to look at. Okay. That might be everything. Tips and tutorials. The streams. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Okay, that's okay. It's fine if that's all we do. Because I'm trying to keep it concise. So these are the two things I want to hit, as well as animation. So for each of these, we'll have a little title page. So for analysis, should we have you or me? I mean, you have glasses, so we could have you like a little picture of you analyzing something.
Can I get
What
a
would you
Kurzak
like?
style glasses shimmer?
A Kurzak style glasses shimmer.
Hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want to be like looking down a microscope? What do you want to be doing in your analysis slide where you're looking at
Look, Kurzak's got an emote.
the glasses anime glow?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can have that. What else would you like in general for the...
For analyzing.
Mhm.
Oh.
Could be looking in a magnifying glass.
Could I have like an Iron Man style virtual table?
I should never ask you. Yeah.
I've seen what you're capable of. I've seen what you can board. I'm not holding back with my requests.
So we have like you at the table and you're like slamming your hands down it like you're like, this is serious. And across the table is me. And I'm like, look at this. And I'm pointing at something
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
over my shoulder.
I can't even see what you're doing.
You should be able to. It'll be on stream. And I'm gonna give us a Dutch angle just to make it super dramatic. Yeah. So this is a table. Our analysis table.
Doig's antler magic can make the holograms.
Just draws the Starlight Brigade war table. I can draw exactly one type of table. And then we have like a floating... I should do this in a different colour. A floating like... thing here.
Look, you guys, I'll teach you how to do blend shapes. So if I grab all of the parts of India's hair and I hit Control J, they all become one single object. Which is bad because one of them has symmetry. 1 second. So we want to apply the mirror and then we want to do that. Cool. You know what? Maybe we don't. Maybe we just apply separate shape keys to all of each of them. Yeah. Okay, so we come down here. We add a shape key, which is our base. And we add another one, which is hat shrink. And then we can go into here and select all of the vertices. And for this one, we shrink and we move.
Let's have you thinking with your little paw. Like that. So you're like, yes, interesting. This thing that you've pointed out.
And then do the same. Hat shrink. Ideally, you wait until you're finished modeling, but just for funsies. I can delete these later.
And then it's like an animation frame that we're like analyzing. This is really stupid. I like it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lean into the magic, India.
Lean into the science and the magic and the table of the analysis.
Well, if we're a color wizard and an art witch, you could maybe lean into the
mystical side.
Yeah.
For modern color wizard and art witch, though.
Okay.
I mean, I could lean into the mystical side if you want. But you said you wanted like an analysis table, so that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. I'm full on meant technical stuff. I was imagining Iron Man. So
I've forgotten what his table's like. He has them everywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah, it changes.
So let me do a few alternates. Actually, now that you've said that. Now that you reminded me what the original inspiration even was meant to be.
So if I change the values of these blend shapes up to 1, then you can get like a squish between 2 sticks. Ta-da!
Because we could have a low angle shot of Doig.
India's without hat. I just did reveal all hidden objects and I just discovered the tiny India.
What? Wait, I thought that you scaled my puppet and put it up there, but there's like just a duplicate.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so silly. I love it. What is it? Hold on. There's a name for the Iron Man AI, isn't there? Is it Jarvis?
Yeah.
Iron Man Jarvis.
It's kind of weird to think, strange and interesting to think that Jarvis becomes. Does he become Vision? Like through the MCU?
What? Jarvis becomes Vision?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Do you mean the AI becomes the character, or do you mean the voice actor plays both?
Both. I mean both.
Jarvis doesn't become Vision's his own person.
No. He's in one of the movies. He gets constructed into. He was like the basis for what becomes Vision.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What? I had no clue that Vision's origins were Jarvis.
I don't know if it's that in the comics, but I'm pretty sure the MCU do that. In Age of Ultron, yeah.
Whoa.
In the comics, he was a man. Oh.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Mikey's doing his wizardy thing.
Vision is part Jarvis, part Mind Stone in the movies.
Wow, so like Tony is Vision's dad. And yet he pays more attention to Spider-Man than he does to Vision.
I guess
Poor
so.
Vision.
He was a dragon man.
He was a dragon man. Tractor! What? Statue of cottages. But man was a dragon man. Why are you looking at me like that? What?
Because that's fantastic.
What?
Your rendition of Trogdor.
Thanks.
Sing the Trogdor part again.
No, I'm scared now. You scared me off.
Oh no!
Yeah. You should never acknowledge anything I do if you want me to do it again.
But I'm amazed!
I get too self-conscious.
You were like, Trogno! And it was all like trilly and beautiful.
It was beautiful.
It was!
That wasn't the word I thought
It was so good.
Like,
One more.
no.
Because you love me.
Oh no, that's so mean.
A trap.
Tractor!
It's so good. It's got like that little. Oh, the guilt trip. Yeah, I'm sorry, but she did it. I don't know how you do that with your. Whoa.
It took a lot of practice. I still can't do it perfectly when I want to. You getting it? Yeah.
Do you do it with your tongue?
No. I do it with my throat.
Oh.
It's like the thing at the back of your throat that vibrates. Think of trying to make a pigeon sound.
I do that with my tongue.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Whoa. Whoa.
You're doing it, Peter.
I'm pigeon.
Pigeon.
Wait, that's how you purr.
No, I purr with my tongue. That. But I do pigeons with the back of my throat. Oh! I didn't do it that time, but imagine I did.
It sounds like gravel at the back of mine. You have this like little like ticklish.
I think it's just practice. I've been doing it for a long time, so.
Yeah, I get rasp, and I know that it's supposed to like.
Meant to vibrate. Meh. Welcome to Animal Noises with Doig and Swift. Oh my gosh, Trogdor was clipped.
Trogdor.
Thank you.
Trogdor.
Dragon Man.
Trogdor.
You see, we could do this kind of thing.
Trogdor.
Beautiful, Mike.
I'm trying to get you to do it again.
He keeps looking at me every time he keeps doing it and then looking at me.
Get rasp because there's too much force. Hibernating all the people.
So these are our options. We have option A, option B, and I'm going to do an option C. Well. So we can really like emulate Tony, because there was some nice competitions I saw of Tony doing it.
These are all perfect impressions. No.
They're terrible.
Do you want?
Don't encourage us.
Do you want anything on your witchy hat?
Some hairs out of the brim. Maybe a hole.
A hole?
Where I shot magic through it by accident.
Okay.
Dragon Man. I gotta scroll past all of these. So many of them. Oh, it's because I was on the wrong page. I'm such an eege. I'd clicked into one. No wonder I couldn't find any of the compositions again. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. Let me just check it's not too similar to my first one. Yeah, no. I have Doig. It's like him with his glasses. Gleam, gleam, gleam with the glasses. Do, 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 do. And then we have the screen and stuff here.
She's still crying.
She's still crying. She's so persistent. Some screens overlapping here. The screens in the background.
Angelio, hey. Hello, how you doing? I'm making Swifty her art witch hat.
And then I just need to make these all blue so you know that they are technology.
Would you have a little ribbon on the hat?
I could have a little ribbon on the hat.
Do you want a do you want a little ribbon on the hat? Or a buckle?
I would like an ammo belt of potions.
An ammo belt of potions. I like it. Okay. Okay.
Now you know how I feel when I'm like, do you have any ideas for this? And you're like, do an Iron Man table.
Okay.
So this is like foreground.
Fucking revenge. But instead of potions, it's all tea.
Oh my gosh, like tea leaf infusions. That'd be so good.
You have a little kettle strung from the back of it.
So this is what I'm thinking. What do you guys think I should go with? I think we should do A, B, or C.
She's closer now. I'm gonna let her in.
Okay. For the animation analysis slide. So, this is A. This is B. Oh, that's a great idea, pal bro. And this is C. He said to make a poll. I farted. I'ma do that. I have a mod view. Can mods make polls? Time to find out. B essential composition is very powerful. I love B. Ah. Everyone's voting B without even needing the poll. So maybe we should just go with B, huh?
B.
So this is A.
Okay.
This is B.
Cool.
And this is C. Which one's your favorite, Mike?
A.
A's your favorite. We could add me into the second one. If you wanted.
I just like that.
Ula says F. Like, because I could be shouting here. I could just be like, let me just get a small brush size. I could be like, bah! Or just pointing. I'm included! Perfect. Okay, awesome. No problem. I don't know what Mike's doing. He's like chasing Buffy around. Hey, don't go yet. What do you think to this?
Okay. Okay, there has to be 2 beats to it though.
The one where I emerge.
Yeah, there has to be like me being like, and then you're like.
Okay, cool. No problem. Mike's just saying that I have to like poke out from behind his leg after he's done the whole dramatic. Okay, cool.
Pablo's like, I'm dying.
I'm glad you like it. Let me just move these over here then. And then we'll move B over into Pride O Place.
Buffy, doesn't matter how much you rub up against my leg. I'm not listening to you. No.
See you, fraternity. Fraternity, even. Have a good sleep. So we have animation analysis. And we can have that come up on here as well, maybe. So we can have animation. You know, that word. Can't bother to write it properly. Analysis. And then we'll show some clips from that kind of stuff. Like, so.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah, show clips from the Rise breakdown.
Yeah. Which we still have to dispute. I will do that today.
Yeah, it's got our Rise breakdown of the storyboards has gotten blocked worldwide, so no one can watch it anymore.
Yeah, if anyone has any experience of disputing things on YouTube for like, this is educational content, then it sort of feels easier in my head to just like see if you know anyone that can contact that department directly than trying to go through YouTube's dispute thing.
Palbro says you can see my previous suggestion. Let me have a look. That's great. Palbro says you can pop out repeatedly behind Doig in different directions and pointing at different stuff.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I like that too. Let me make a little note underneath. I can't write from. It's too hard a word for me. It's got 4 whole letters. So then the next thing we want is tutorials.
I also love the energy, or this demonstration of energy in that beat, because when we're like, if we were analyzing something, I'd be like slowly trying to like see the overall picture, and you'd be like, and this, and this, and this, in real life.
Yeah, it's true.
Like calling them out as you saw, in case you forgot them. So I love that that's true to life.
Mm-hmm. Well, we need another one now for the tutorials.
How about for tutorials, you were doing something really active and I'm lying face down on the floor?
Could do. I was gonna do well, I'll draw my idea and you guys can tell me if you like it.
You guys, you know what? I opened a document, and at the top of the document it says, Chapter 7, Starlight Brigade, Post-Production, Achieving the Look of Starlight Brigade.
I saw that.
And then...
I chose not to say anything because I'm benevolent.
What do you mean you're benevolent?
I could see you were pretty stressed with a lot of stuff on your plate, so I was like, now's probably not the best time to remind him that that still has to be done.
Yeah, no, I was doing a little bit of it over the weekend.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
That's so cool, Doig, thank you.
And I went to like look at the tweet post I posted, which was like, if there was a particular shot in Starlight Brigade that you want to know how it was done, let me know. I found that tweet and it's from January 2020, and I'm just sort of like, it's taken me 2 years to write this post. Eep.
Sometimes you just need to get it done.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, tutorial, just me face down on the floor.
A can't tutorial.
Here's a little vial of your hat.
See you, Grog. I hope you have an awesome day too. Oh, Hinkerpink says my partner just had his interim presentation. That was stressful, but he did very good. Oh, hey, congratulations from us. Giving presentations is one of the hardest things in the world. I hate it. It's so scary.
The last presentation that we had to give, the night before, when we were being shown into like one of the, I think it was like they'd rented apartments for people to stay in. We were sharing it with a bunch of people, and the guy showing us in there was telling us about the talk that we're giving tomorrow, and we were just like, oh, so who else is who else is giving a talk? And he was just like, I'll be you guys, and then there's someone else from, it was a 3D animation studio in Japan.
It was like Axis or something.
It
wasn't Axis.
It wasn't Axis. Axis were in the audience. What are they called? 3D animation studio, Japan. I'll find it. I think they might have been called Polygon Pictures. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was Polygon. Yep. So Polygon Pictures and, Studio Trigger. And we were just like, what?
Yeah, they were like, you're presenting right after Studio Trigger. And we're like, oh no!
So
Can we not?
We'd known about this talk for like months, and we also like had just flown over and everything for it from Ireland to Scotland. Not huge jet setting or anything, but we're just like landing and it's just sort of like we were like, we should probably prepare ourselves for that talk tomorrow, and then it's just like, oh yeah, you're gonna be following Studio Trigger, and we're just like, we gotta make our talk better. Luckily though, everyone who was at the talk left when Studio Trigger did. So we got to give our talk to a smaller audience. which calmed the nerves a bit.
I'm unsure what to do for the tutorial's thumbnail.
Okay, so tutorial is imparting wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Imagine like taking your brain out of your head and putting it in a jar. Never mind, I'm just awful walling. What if it's like you demonstrating something and then it cuts or moves over to me trying to do it too? Like an action that way.
That could be pretty cute. I don't know what I'm just doing gang signs now.
Or like you were like papa, and then you're like showing something that you've made, and then it cuts to me like trying to like look over it. You can like see what you're doing and then try to do it as well. Except you have like a perfectly modeled horse and mine looks like a horse.
I have a perfectly modelled horse and yours looks like a horse.
Well, the pause was the funny part where it looks like it should be a horse. I've just got in my head like you at a blackboard or a whiteboard and you draw an arc and you're like, yeah! And then you look over at me and I'm just like squiggly line it or something.
Could do. I'm trying to think of like a fun composition that's like interesting and not too flat. Which I could do with the whiteboard. It's all about me being imaginative. Come on, India, be imaginative. Do it. I have paintbrushes and there's just like paint everywhere.
I really like that watercolor tutorial you did.
Really?
Yeah. In
Thanks.
fact, I really liked when you watercolored stuff.
Me too. I'm gonna have you hold the canvas. Like this.
Just enthusiastically pointing.
What, you mean the one I'm drawing right now?
Yeah.
I've got like a paintbrush in one of my hands. On the other hand, I'm just like gang gesturing. And then you're holding a canvas behind me and we're both covered in paint.
I love it. 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 Yeah.
No matter what somewhere in Doig's art is hidden face. Always.
Okay, so that's a bit of a meme thing, but that composition idea was India's. To put the face in the painting.
Yeah, the hidden face. It was my idea.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
So if so if anyone's art or thing needs to be associated with hidden faces, it's in Swifties.
You could always start putting hidden faces in all of your art now.
Yeah. But I don't want to be derivative.
Were you saying I'm derivative?
No, I'm saying I'd be derivative of you, you dork.
called me a duck.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it'd be so mean to me. Your love.
you love.
Your love.
I'll be as mean as I can be. You need to be taken down a peg or two.
How dare.
I dare.
How dare.
I'm making you a tea set for your hat.
Beep, beep, beep.
Beep, beep, beep. You're gonna have a little side satchel on your hat. Should it be a front satchel or a side satchel?
On my hat.
Yeah.
Side satchel. How am I supposed to reach my front without, well, covering my eyes?
Yeah, fair.
This beautiful art I have done.
It's cool. You're boarding on the stream and it's February.
Yeah.
Is that intentional?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think to that?
I love it. I haven't looked.
You haven't even looked.
I looked
I
a
was
second.
looking at you when you said it.
I looked a second before. I love it. I do. Can you zoom in? Because I'm looking at very small. Yeah. I love the way you've got the bear's head like pressed against the top of it, like. Yeah. I think it both reflects my willingness to help you in many situations and my inherent reluctance to do so as well.
Have it so I've like just painted it over the top of your face while I've been painting.
Yeah.
Disregard. A friend. Okay, back to the tutorials. I come up with something better than this. I don't like. I'm gonna just delete it.
Turbo topology. Thank you. Welcome. Are you a modeler? You sound like you're a modeler. You like models? I'm making models.
Mike's a model. Inkping says, God, I wish this emote were available everywhere. Nowhere else can I find such raw, positive gremlin energy. Thank you. That's what I was going for.
For the car. Oh, yeah.
It's my favourite emote that I've done. It came out so that I was really happy with it.
Oh, to use my ZBrush. Gotcha. That's cool.
Oh, when you said turbo topology, I thought you said turtle topology to begin with.
Nope.
Turtles.
Turtles. That's just what everything is to you these days, though.
It's true. I can't deny.
Be right back, changing name to Turtle Topology.
Have you like mention?
Why am I punching?
Because you have like finish sentence. Have a black belt.
Why?
Because you are the teacher.
Well, I'm demonstrating martial art.
Yeah.
Why? That's not on our channel.
It was a metaphor.
Okay. I like.
I tried to.
Pablo, what? Thank you. Thank you for the
What
bits.
happened? Oh my gosh, Palpro, you dropped some bits. Do you want them back? Jeez, oh, pal, bro, thank you so much. Whoa. That's so many. Ding dang, pal, bro, thank you so much. Hey, say, pal, bro, do you have any ideas for this tutorial slide?
Yeah, what would you like to see?
Right, that was the kind of thing I was thinking, Mike. You're like doing a cool fireball as I'm trying behind you. You see?
What's that? Oh, I see. It's got a I'll make a man out of you vibe to it.
Yeah, I took your point suggestion because it's an awesome suggestion.
That's the way this works.
Yeah, we just steal your ideas. This is the way it works.
Like if you suggest something good,
Yeah.
we're not gonna be like no. Although if you suggest something terrible, we're gonna mock you. So.
We wouldn't. We'd never.
Oh, I would. Heckle, 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 heckle. I just enjoy being sassy because it's unexpected. That's
Rabble,
it.
rabble,
That's my entire energy.
That's your entire personality.
Yeah. If can sass, do sass. There's so many instances where India's like, ignore him, he's just being a butt.
Yeah.
When I just like, cause there's instances where like good friends of ours are like, hey, can you like make this link available, or can you like show me where this is? And I'll be like, yeah, sure. And then I'll send it to them and I'll be like, that's $5.
Be like, no.
Or that.
And I'm gonna ban you for asking. And then they're like, oh shit, I'm sorry, did I piss you off? And I'm like, please just ignore him. Just he just gets joy from making people like worried.
Well, the last one I think was like, can I tag you about emotes? And I was like, no.
No, and I'm going to ban you.
I didn't say I was gonna. Did I say I was gonna ban
I
them?
think.
No, get out.
That's just my sense of humor. It's like dry English mixed with like Scottish what would you call it? Like confrontationalism? Oh no. It's like English passiveness mixed with Scottish aggressiveness.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Doig's actor is actually Michael Sassbender.
Gonna make my hand here. It looks like it's coming out at you more. Okay, so that's what we have for the animation channel.
Oh yeah, there's the other ones.
Mhm.
They're a little easier.
Yeah. I just moved this and now I realise that I shouldn't have moved it because I actually need it back where it was before. Such an age. Okay. I have tutorials and then we have clips from tutorials. And then we have art, and we have clips from art. Predictable. And then we have Doig Swift Gaming.
Yeah, we do.
I might just call it Doig Swift Plays instead.
Yeah, Doig Swift Play.
And then I'll have us both come in from either side. In like a versus type thing. So it'll be this kind of dealio. In fact, this is totally why we should have the headbands, not on the tutorials one. We need flowing headbands here very badly.
Flowing headbands, though.
Yeah, like for fighting. I want my hand to overlap like this. And then we'll have something of yours as well. Maybe an antler. I'll make you more side on. I'll make you more side on too.
If this were 3ds Max, I could just add a kettle mesh, just straight up. I was thinking of hanging one from your hat, like you were a little brewy tea witch as well.
Either way, the point is we're going to have us both slide in from different sides. Look at each other like we're going to fight. Maybe the best thing to do is just to have it come straight down.
Wait, why are we fighting?
Because it's games.
Oh.
We can cut to like stick fight and stuff.
Okay, cool. I like it. Yeah. I got worried for a second. Why we fight?
We always fight. Fighting is life. Fighting is love.
I'm surprised that neither of us have suffered like really bad injuries.
What,
From
because we
just-
fight?
From just like some of the like play fighting that's occurred. I just mean like falling.
Oh, we never super rough.
Yeah, falling backwards onto a table or something.
This lets us have headbands better. But that's good.
Yeah, Ben's like, I once accidentally hit my ex's nose with my knee in her face.
No, that sucks. At least you guys both knew it was an accident. Play fighting's really, really fun. It is also easy to like whack your head off stuff.
Yeah. You were terrible for it though, in the sense that like one of your defense mechanisms and one of your offense strategies is to play off being hurt in order to like take me by surprise.
Yeah. Deception.
Yeah. You little rogue. Deception.
An outrage.
Yeah, you triggered it. Oh no.
Disgrace for shame.
Plain as the scar on his face.
An outrage. And then we'll have speed lines in the background. Oh no, she cried and you felt good. Oh no, that sucks. That sucks. I'm assuming she's okay though. Ah, that's so bad. Sometimes I do that with Mike where I accidentally, like, I try to pull a punch, but I don't. And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Do you remember that time?
Feel so guilty.
You full on kicked me in the shin.
Yeah, I do. I was meant to just like, I pretend to kick because it was doing really funny at the time. Because Mike said he said something really sweet, like thank you for something, and I thought it'd be really funny to reply to the thank you by just giving him the dirtiest look and then kicking him. But like it was meant to be a false kick, so I would like make the motion to make him laugh, but I don't know if he moved or if I was just closer than I thought I was, but it ended up being a real kick and he was like laughing through the pain, so I guess it made him laugh, but I was still like, oh god, I didn't mean to, I wasn't my intent to actually kick you, that was meant to be a joke. I'm so sorry that I just kicked you when you were really nice to me.
I get her back by flinching in public.
Oh my gosh. My friends thought that like we actually had a problem going
Really?
on. Yeah, because you kept flinching.
I'm so sorry.
It's not funny.
It's not. It's true. That's really bad. Oh no. Oh. No,
You're not allowed to
lovely.
do it anymore.
You're lovely.
I know, but no one else knows that. They all think I abuse you. Terrible, terrible man. We're like the softest people to one another. Like in real life. We like tussling, but that's about it.
Yeah, wrestle.
Clash. And then we show gameplay footage. Kimmy says my partner and I had a thing where we'd flick each other's noses when we looked down. It got so bad that I was afraid to look down when I was in the shower by myself. He's gonna appear. He's gonna be in here and just flick it.
He's gonna know.
It's true. Mike and I went through a phase of discombobulating one another. You know, like in Sherlock Holmes. Discombobulate.
I feel like I didn't discombobulate you all that much.
You tried to, but you weren't able to. My defense was too strong.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
And then we have Doig Swift VODs. 3 3 ways to enjoy.
Past, present, and future. Spoilers, they're all past because it's YouTube.
Oh, so what should we have for the VODs?
Sorry, my first go-to in my head was like like Weekend at Bernie's style puppeting our corpses.
What?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't know. Like,
I've never seen Weekend at Bernie's.
oh,
But
one of the
puppeting our
characters-
corpses sounds so grim.
one of the characters dies and then they have to pretend that they're still alive
That's-
by puppeting them around.
It's really... That's really dark, and it's also really funny. I would probably love that.
Yeah, you would. Look, I made. Oh, you can't really see it all that well. Let me just.
Kimmy, you decided to call it quits. Eventually. For the greater good. That's hilarious. Look at that witch hat. Wait a second. Did I accidentally distract you into making a witch hat this entire morning instead of getting more stuff working with it? I'm sorry.
Yeah, a bit.
The witch hat is the least important thing. For the VODs, you think maybe have Doig and Swift be on stage performing, but it pans out into recording that's switched in a VCR for another cassette? Oh, interesting. I could have... Doig Swift puppets. I don't know why. Why? I don't know why. This makes sense to me. I don't know why this is what I'm thinking for VODs. But you could have like... with cardboard cutouts. For his little noodle arm. Yeah, it's true. It's a good idea to start with. It's always good to have something to start with.
There you go. You got your little... It's almost there.
So you should have. The VODs.
What color would your hat be?
Like either a dark grey or like a dark purple. I think. and they pop up.
Good communication is key to having a healthy relationship. Yeah. It's better to find a good solution in an argument than to win an argument. And sometimes my pedantry gets in the way of that.
Yeah. Relationships aren't about winning.
They're about winning together.
They're about being happy. Have little curtains fall down. And then we could have a little set behind us.
They're also about modeling.
Why is this a puppet show?
Modeling little witchy hats for your girlfriend's fucking virtual avatar. Look at her! Look at her go! She's such a witch!
Oh my gosh, I love you so much.
Look! India, look! I'll
love
move
her.
my microphone.
Yeah, move it. Oh my gosh, I love her. Did you have to take her fringe off to get that to fit?
Yeah.
I love it though. From the front again? Yeah. That's so cute. I love it so much.
Look.
Nice. I love that. I love that so much.
Is the hat off center? Probably. What did you take me for?
And then we do what Darkbolt says and we zoom out.
I think it's just not symmetrical. The blushes were a good addition.
From David.
Thank David for those.
Yeah.
I love them.
We never drew blushes on our characters. That was 100% David.
Oh, she's a thrifty witch. Is the off-centeredness of the hat putting you off? Let me fix.
Let's have a bowl of popcorn between us.
There you go.
And we have us sat on the sofa together.
I just realized this is very much like that storyboard I was doing of you. You wore the witchy hat in that. I give myself the Bloodborne hat in
That's the plan, wasn't it?
No. You know in that storyboard I was doing about sharpening your sword?
Oh yeah, you give yourself a Bloodborne hat in that.
I might give myself a Bloodborne hat in that. Just
Oh,
as a
okay.
callback.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause you had the witchy hat as well. Could you imagine just here, this little kettle? She just puts on her hat and starts brewing a little tea. Oh!
Tea witch.
Yeah, you're a tea witch.
And many different kinds of witch, as you may be discovering.
I gotta put the hat on smooth shade. There we go. And then auto smooth. Yeah.
There we go. So, Mike, can I get your thoughts on it?
You can, yeah.
Thanks. So, Doig Swift Vods, and then, okay, he's coming over. Doig Swift Vods, and then these little popsicle figures come up with like a little set behind them.
Yeah,
And then it zooms out and we're watching it and eating popcorn together.
I love it.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense.
I know. Why are we puppets? I don't know. It makes no sense. What does this mean?
It doesn't make any sense, but it's adorable. Like I guess it's like past versions of ourselves, like reenactments, VODs.
It implies that we've done VODs by making puppets of ourselves and then acting out scenarios.
And then watch ourselves. Two of the things in those boards we don't do. But it's fun.
We could have us eating popcorn and then it zooms out and we're watching ourselves eat popcorn as we eat popcorn, then it zooms out and we're watching ourselves eat popcorn as
No, I think that's really fun and adorable. I really like that.
Okay.
Because I have a thing like calling it VODs. It feels really like in the same spirit of, you know, smash that like button and stuff, like VODs.
Maybe this is Twitchland.
Twitchland to the YouTube or to YouTube like community is just like that strange
That strange
cousin.
other world. Twitchland. Do you want to see the full thing?
Giddyzilla's like, wait, voids aren't acted out later with puppets? I've been lied to.
Sorry. Do you want to see the full thing, like, so far?
Yeah,
Come over
please.
then. Yeah, let me know what you think. So we have Doig Swift. The logo comes on to begin with. And I'm thinking...
Our logo isn't sideways. It would be sideways.
Sideways it?
Yeah, because...
No, we can... Okay. So immediately getting hung up on the pedantics. Okay, imagine it's this instead. All the way through. Okay. So we have the logo.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking we can have the three things pop up the channels and be like anim, games, VODs.
Cool.
And then we have animation.
Yeah.
Like, and the whole background changes colour to be like orange.
Yeah.
And then I come in, slide in from the side, and wipe the screen.
Yeah.
And my name like slides in,
Okay.
and we see you behind me.
Yeah.
And I'm drawing something, and then I throw frames,
Yeah.
and we follow the frames to where you catch them. So we rotate around.
I'm so bad at.
Yeah.
I don't even look and I catch it.
Don't even look and you catch it. And then you like scrunch it into a kamehameha,
Yeah.
and your name slides in.
Door.
And then you blast the monitor with all these colours, and then we see animation stop playing, and we
Yeah.
zoom in, and we have dope animation clips.
Okay.
And then when the dope animation clips are done, because we'll only have like,
Couple.
7 seconds of them or something, we then have animation analysis, like maybe slides up. I want everything that happens to like wipe the screen.
Okay, cool.
And I pop out from behind you and I'm like pointing at things. And then we have some clips from the breakdowns we've done.
Awesome.
Like just some of the funny bits. And then we have tutorials come up.
Yeah.
And then we have clips from tutorials.
Okay, cool.
And then we have art slide up. And we have clips from some of the time lapses and stuff we put on the channel.
Cool.
And then we change to Doig Swift Play.
Yeah.
And the whole background changes colour on the title slate again.
Okay.
And then we have these like borders slide in. And it's us versus.
Okay.
And then we have footage from some of the games we've done together.
Like stick fighting. Okay.
Like we can start with a versive one to transition from this, but then we can start putting in some of the co-op ones we've done.
Yeah.
And then we have Doig Swift VODs, and the two little stick figures like pop up, and they're doing their thing. And then we zoom out, and it's us eating popcorn and watching them.
I love it.
And then we have just a few clips from some of the streams we've done over on Twitch.
Yeah.
And then that'll basically be the end of the video. We'll have like one more shot to finish out of us being together.
Love.
And then that'll be it. Then we'll probably do a little recap by having this be like an end screen for it.
Yeah. Love it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that the kind of thing that I'm thinking the entire thing need only be about 30 to 40 seconds long, so it's going to be like really fast and snappy.
Yeah.
And all the animations basically going to be keyframes with a few in between.
That makes sense.
Lots of trickery, leading on like strong poses that we can just like slide in.
Yeah. I love anything I can think to improve.
The most complex bit of animation will be the first bit of animation, and that's because we want to like get people's attention.
Yeah.
With the characters and stuff.
Let me go over here.
Yeah, Doig's glasses got to do the anime flash. It's true.
I love this. This is so cool.
Let's have them do like the anime flash here, where he's doing the Kamehameha.
So are you imagining this as the final thing being quite fully proof drawings?
Yeah.
But keeping that snappy, like, yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And he'd probably also have anime glasses here in the animation analysis one. I'm glad you guys like it. Way, we're doing some good stuff. That's good. Can we have a meta-analysis where you're analysing the trailer? Yeah, sure.
Can we have what?
A meta-analysis where you're analysing the trailer.
That'd be cool.
So one of the things that we noticed, like, when we were doing the boarding challenge, is people were kind of confused about what was a board and what wasn't a board.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, just to let you guys know what I'd considered this, like, this is what I would consider my thumbnail stage. So I wouldn't necessarily consider these boards yet, but these are like the first thumbs I do where I get to like really quickly try ideas and change stuff around.
Mm-hmm.
Like if we have a problem with any of the stuff here, it's fairly fast to redraw it. And if I lose any of the images, then I'll only have lost about 5 or 6 minutes worth of work. So the next stage after this, like if we decide to go ahead with this stuff, would be for me to actually make proof these images up in my board. Like not fully, but just to the point where they're a bit more legible and I've worked out the posing and everything properly. Add a few more panels of movement here and there.
Mm-hmm. That's where you're like storyboarding, but you'd be doing that in Toon Boom. So kind of, would you be timing it out at the same time?
Well, I'd be doing it in this program still.
Yeah.
But I'd be using
sorry,
like...
storyboard. I meant Toon Boom Storyboard Pro.
Yeah, I'd be using like the actual logo and stuff.
Gotcha.
To try and work things out.
Is that your plan for tomorrow?
Yeah, I guess so. If I can finish thumbnailing this today, we might have to call it now since it's 11.
You keep going until you finish, if you want.
It's okay. I need the toilet anyway, so... I could go to the toilet, or I could just sit here and drink more coffee and chat to people.
It's entirely up to you.
Yeah. It feels good to get the bulk of it done. The only one I'm kind of unsure about at the minute, I'm not 100% on the tutorials slide.
I thought the...
It feels a bit too similar to the Versus one.
I genuinely, like, one thing that I got a little confused over was the one where I'm holding up a painting and you're painting.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was going to be the tutorial one, but that's become like just general art. And I think I like that one more than the fighting one for tutorialing.
Okay, do you have a different idea for the art one then?
No. Maybe we don't need an art one.
Okay, we don't have to have an art one. It's just we have various videos of us painting stuff.
Yeah.
On the channel.
I would count those as tutorials, like in the same umbrella. Because the time lapse is just like, how did I paint this? It's sort of, it's a tutorial light thing.
You think?
That's my thinking.
What do you guys think?
because it's not like finished pieces on the YouTube, you know?
I'm just thinking about like, because we do still paintings a fair amount too. Like
Yeah.
I've done a lot of pieces of art on the streams, but I think they're all in the VODs.
Yeah.
There's not too many of them we've actually put on the main channel. Let's see. Maybe the tutorial could be a reference to when Gandalf in Lord of the Ring goes to find info on the One Ring in the Fellowship with all those scrolls. I can't remember that scene. Do you have like a link to an image? I can't remember that. Do you know that scene?
Maybe it's true. Could be a reference. Goes to find one. I don't remember that.
I gotta find that. I gotta find an image of them with all the scrolls. You two looking all fancy and Snoopy looking at a painting with monocle and whatnot.
I just had an image of like doing a small time lapse of the one where I'm holding up the painting and it starts blank, and you just sort of like zip around and then it zips until the end where you're just like. Bah!
Yeah, that could be fun.
That's complicated though.
It is complicated. I'm okay with replacing the tutorials with that, if you'd rather.
I just
Oh,
it
cool.
read as that to me.
Okay. This is the picture that Bridie sent over. Oh yeah.
What would that be one before?
That before the tutorials, I think.
Oh. That
I'm
could be
worried it
cool.
looks too much like the analysis one though,
Yeah.
where there's like looking at stuff. Let's see, let me replace tutorials with that one. I'm just going to move this off to the side. Oh, did it just paste in the same place? It did. Poops. Just move this one over. Tutorials. I like having the flat text in the background though, so I'm going to bring that back to tutorials.
Oh yeah, India, look. Oops.
You're waiting until this trailer turns into an entire Akira remake with Doig because of feature creep. We can't. We're not allowed. Not allowed. No feature creep.
Look at your fringe.
It's gone. What? Yeah, I originally had the me like pointing at a blackboard to a class of Doigs, but it didn't look as funny as I thought it would in my head when I drew it. So I ended up scrapping that. It just felt, I think the way I staged it was the problem. I staged it a bit too flat. Do we even need an art slide? That's the question that we're facing now.
I don't think so.
You don't think that
I think it
it's
could be
important
kind
that people... I think my main thing is like we do comics and art a lot as well. And at the minute, we're only spotlighting that we do animation exclusively.
Then make it comics.
But comics encapsulates one thing, whereas art would encapsulate comics and everything else.
Hmm.
Illustration, says Palbro. Could be you guys in Bob Ross wigs.
Happy little tree. I think it's important to highlight comic stuff though.
You think?
Yeah. I think so.
Or what if we had like panels? I mean, do we need to highlight comic stuff? Do we have a lot of comic stuff on our YouTube?
There would have been
This is a
all of the
question.
there would have been all of the Girl in the Glim streams from 2017, and I think there'll be
They're
more
all streams, aren't they?
Yeah, but I think there'll be more comic related stuff coming up.
But is that going to be on the YouTube? Is the question.
That's
'Cause
up
if
to
it's-
you.
Mostly going to be on the Patreon and on the morning streams, then it's not relevant to the YouTube. If it's really not going to be on there, it's only going to be on the VODs. Oh yeah, guys, look, these are the new icons that we made for our stuff.
Will Bigger Joust ever appear on the YouTube? That's a good question. Like, I think part of this video can also yeah, it's kind of like two concepts. Is this an introduction to people for what specifically Doig and Swift do on these channels, versus is it kind of a giving a sense of Doig and Swift as an entity?
What do you guys think?
Also, you can see on India's screen, we started replacing our banners on our YouTube with designs by Rabbit.
Yeah! Whoop!
We're holding off doing like a big announce thing until we get stuff in place, but we got India was like, let's just put them up, because it's been a little bit of like trying to get stuff prepared, so we're just like we're doing it. You're looking at the contents to see.
Yeah, I don't know how much art stuff we... Like, a lot of the art stuff we have is time lapses from ages ago. And the comic stuff that we're going to do is pretty much all going to be either on stream or on Patreon, I think. We're probably not going to make any YouTube videos about the comic, apart from the animation we do for it. So is there any point in having that on the animation YouTube?
Do you not think that you would use YouTube as a means of telling people about the comic?
Yeah, but like I wouldn't say it necessarily needs its own category on the
video
of what we do.
Mm-hmm.
That's like saying, you know, the merch and the pins need its own category. Because we might use a video to promote them.
Yeah.
But that doesn't necessarily mean it needs its own category.
Yeah.
Because that'll probably just be a one-off video of us just going, hey, this happened.
I'm thinking, because like there'll be a little like illustration of the theme, like art or illustration or comics or whatever, but then they'll be cutting to some footage of it. What were you thinking? Because you were thinking to cut to like footage of time lapses. But I think we do more than
Like
just
what?
that. That's the thing. Like I think it could be a time lapse of comic making. So I think this
But
needs
we don't have any time lapses of comic making.
We have one.
Do we?
Yeah.
What you mean, Frostblight?
No, I think we did I think you did a time lapse of Girl in the Glim.
See. Yeah, I feel it should be limited to YouTube stuff as well, Dark Vault. I see you, Kimmy. Bye-bye. Yeah, we have some time lapses on the animation channel at the minute, Palbro, but they are super old, and any new ones would probably be in the VODs channel. Oh yeah.
Tis to Girl and to Glim.
But are we going to be doing any more time lapses in the future? Because I think this is a statement of what people can expect if they subscribe, basically, right?
Yeah.
This is like what you're going to get from us. So
Yeah.
are people going to get some art stuff of us doing time lapses? Or no?
I think so.
They will,
Yeah.
you think?
I don't tend to record now, but that's mostly because my computer, I need my computer to be able to perform, and space is limited on my computer. But I think I would like to do that a bit more. I think once we get our new computers, we're more likely to grab our sawdust again. Yeah.
Okay. Is there a category that, because you might want to time lapse yourself modeling stuff as well, right?
Yeah.
So should we just use art because
It covers all of them.
it's a broad umbrella rather than illustration, which covers only hand-drawn stuff?
Yeah. I think the art subheading can cover comic making, painting, illustration, all the above.
So you want to still have an art section?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we just need to figure out what that is going to be for the image for it.
Didn't Deck tell you I was watching your streams? Trying to think. Who would you be?
Yeah, who are you, the geek one shot? I don't think he didn't tell us anyone in particular was watching our streams.
Not recently.
Are you
I
a
don't think.
regular in his streams?
Let me see if you said something about.
We could do time lapses instead of art. But I think if we don't mention non-animation stuff, people might assume it's all animation stuff. So it might be worth mentioning art instead of time lapses, so people know they're going to get animation and art instead of animation, time lapses, and tutorials. Oh, you're Dave's kid.
Oh,
That's
hey.
awesome. Hey, how you doing? You are the one with a YouTube channel, right? Is that right?
I think you might. There's this is weird to say, but it's like there's two kids in Declan's circle that we know of. I think there's Dave's kid, and I think there's the other one that does the YouTube channel.
Okay.
But I think Dave's kid might have been filming stuff at
Oh, I thought that.
at Deck's Art of Deck
I see.
during the thing.
I assumed because potentially you were filming that it was because of the YouTube channel, so I kind of connected those two ideas in my head.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, I think it makes sense.
Gotcha. Pumpkin Tiger! Thank you so much for subscription! 9 months! You have given birth to a subscription. It's been
Subscription
incubating for
baby.
9 months and finally it has matured to the point. Pumpkin Tiger says, oh my god, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Pumpkin Tiger's unsubscribed.
No takebacks. No takebacksies. Yeah, I think game dev and stuff could fall under art as well.
Yeah, me too.
So what would sum it up? I do love you painting like the painting one. Maybe it just will depend what we show after that. If you're just joining us, Andy has been storyboarding out a channel introduction video to kind of showcase what it is we offer to the YouTube experience.
Yeah. I wonder if maybe we should just roll it into the first bit.
What's the first bit?
Where we have the animation showcase.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the animation showcase should feature animation. Otherwise, that might be confusion.
Well, it will
confusing.
definitely feature animation.
Yeah.
You're saying it's probably a bad idea to have animation and then also show process of like art and
Yeah.
comics and models and stuff.
Can you zoom in again on your storyboard?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll look at it through my... Let me give you the full screen so I can see it better on my side. Oh. I need to get rid of that new challenge thing. Okay.
New challenge!
So, Dagobert does the color wizard, whoosh whoosh, whooshes at the screen, we zoom in, and we have dope animation clips.
Yeah.
Awesome. Would those dope animation clips include stuff that we've done with Knights of the Light Table?
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
They're just all the stuff we're proud of working on. Stuff from the YouTube channel and stuff from just our work in general. That's the bit where it's like, oh, they're these guys.
Yeah. Okay, and then we have animation analysis.
Mhm.
Yep. Cool. And then tutorials. Clips from tutorials.
And then potentially art. What about just like...
Just misc. Yeah. A bunch of other stuff could be cool. Like, we do a bunch, but the main
could
things that we do on the YouTube channel are upload our animations, study other animation stuff, and tutorial stuff that's sort of like link to things we do on Patreon.
So we could just not have a category if you don't want another category.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to just cut that bit out?
Here's my what I'm thinking. This video, it'd be a really good video to kind of just be like show to someone who is not familiar with us at all.
Yeah.
And my concern is if we miss a whole bunch of stuff, then we miss we miss catching a whole bunch of people who might be interested in that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because can you make a little list on the side, and I'll hash off a little bunch of stuff.
I'll make a list here. Go for it.
So we have comic making.
Mm-hmm.
We have game development that we do. Illustration.
Mm-hmm.
And linked to each one of those is Girl in the Glim, Piggy Joust for the first two. And I wouldn't want people to not be aware of those, but you don't necessarily have to be in this. So that's where I'm catch-22ing with like, should we try and tell people about this, or should we just like not over encumber this experience? Because Girl in the Glim is both a past project and a future project. It's probably going to be kind of a significant part of what we'll be talking about going forward. But maybe we can just have a video in and of itself being like, we could just be like, here's a Girl in the Glim thing. I think that's the issue that we kind of face sometimes, is that we work on a lot of different things.
Mm-hmm.
So part of the reason we were splitting the channel in the first place was it was lots of stuff all in one place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The bunch of
the
other
thing
stuff
is-
helps leave it open, says Jim.
Yeah. I don't necessarily want to overwhelm people too much is the thing.
Yeah.
So what we could potentially do is just be like the opening of Evangelion it. You know what I mean?
yeah, I do.
So we have like and a bunch of other stuff.
And it's just like
Yeah, and then we just do really quick flashes. Not fast enough to be a problem to anyone with epilepsy. Gotta be careful of that.
yeah.
But we do, like, some fast cuts of just like, you know, let me just give myself a bit of room. I'm gonna lose this one so I can have an extra slide. So we have like game dev flash up, and then we have like a really fast thing of just like showing you doing piggy running or something, and then we flash up another one immediately, and we basically just show one example of each.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that could work.
Or something.
And stuff. We'd say and stuff in places. Like
or we have like
the top banner says animation and stuff.
or we could have like rather than to reduce the flashing, rather than cut between like game dev slide, game dev example, comic slide, comic example, we just have a bunch of other stuff, and then that goes upwards into the corner like this, into a little title slide.
Yeah.
And then the text changes and the example appears down here.
I have an idea for an image for us.
Mhm.
If it's us just kicking open a door and just kind of looking really like pensive as the camera like goes past us, and it's like and other stuff, and it's like I don't know.
I have a better idea.
Yeah, but I tell you the bad ones so they spark better ones.
Yeah, you absolutely sparked this. Like this is 100% the idea you just said. Except I've changed the ending slightly. So we have like dramatic shot of door. And then we kick it open. Like, boom, baby! You know, like that kind of snappy animation.
Yeah.
Here we are. And then we just zoom in super close to us. And we're like...
Are we our human selves there?
No.
Okay. Okay. I like that you're turning this from being like our shame cupboard into our like... Sorry, I stopped talking because India's emoting what she wants the expression to be. And she looked real intimidating for a second.
Sorry,
there.
dude. Sorry.
You got the crazy eyes.
I was going for intimidation. So
Yeah. I love it.
it's just like really like, for some reason, dramatic and like slightly scary. And then over the top, we just have like... Let me just move this to the side for a sec.
Successful.
Yeah. Over the top, we just have the text come like a bunch of other stuff.
I love it. I love it because it's like just fully leaning into kind of like, yeah, we do a lot of stuff and it's hard to categorize and it's hard to...
And it won't always be there, but sometimes it will be.
I've been learning how to animate text, so I'm excited about that part.
Okay, so I'll leave the text to you. I'll just provide the images.
It's probably just going to be like...
One thing I'd really like to do with this intro as well is really think about people who are colorblind and try and choose our colors in a way which is going to make it
Easy
simple
to
and
read.
visible
Okay.
to people who are colorblind.
Accessibility is important.
I would love for them to put a filter like that into Toon Boom. So when you're doing
Oh.
thumbnails, storyboards, and animation, you can easily switch between modes where it shows you different ways that colorblind people will see it.
Yeah,
So you can check readability.
that's a really good idea.
So that, what do you guys think to that? Doig flinched again. Is India hurting you? No, stop that.
No. Don't take that joke too far.
Jim of the Gym, you subscribed. Thank you so much. Aw, you used your spare money on us. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, is that with every word of the sentence the screen shakes? Yeah, totally. Let me add that in. I'm just gonna put like screen shake like this. A bunch of other stuff. DM me if you're in danger, Mike. Click your mouse twice if you're in danger. You know, I'm picturing like very slow camera drift on this. As we snap in and then slow cam drift.
And Julia's like, click, 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 click.
I like this because it eliminates the drawing I thought was weak and we get to keep only the strong ones.
Which one did you think was weak?
The tutorials one.
Yeah.
But we changed that to the art one now. The initial art one.
I feel like, yeah.
So I'm just going to move everything over a little bit so I can get...
And I think that's nice to go from the kind of high intense bunch of other stuff to the high intense sort of gaming one. And then rounding out with a kind of slow, kind of like with the little puppet show.
Yeah. Just moving these studs down here. Move everything across so that we have room.
That's what you got to do, Bert. Though you got to reiterate on your idea and call the things that aren't appropriate.
Yeah, the thumbnail stage is like super good for that because, like you can see, we can just get stuff thumbed in super fast and see if it feels good. Does it feel good? As Mike says, does it spark joy?
I got that from something. I think it's that like when you look at a bunch of your belongings and you're clearing stuff out.
Yeah.
That's something I want to do.
Oh, clear out your belongings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have this model of like this Hydra warrior thing that I've had for years, and it's been in every apartment, and it's always just at the bottom of a box.
Hydra. Oh, I know the one you mean.
Yeah, and I'm like, I keep it because I think my dad got it for me, and I keep it out of a sense of loyalty because I love him.
That's sweet.
But I'm getting rid of it, Dad.
But you don't want it.
I don't do it. I don't put it anywhere. It doesn't do anything.
You know, I doubt your daddy remembers getting it for you.
Oh, he will.
You think?
I don't know. It sucks though. You can't even go like to a garage sale or anything.
No.
Give it back to him.
I got you this, Dad. I thought you'd like it. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he expects you to keep everything he ever gave you. Especially not like when you were a kid.
My family visit me very few times during my time at uni, because most of the time it was like holiday things and I would go back and visit them. But the one time they came up, it was at my graduation, and I remember my dad noting like one of the ornaments they gave me was like on my mantelpiece, and he was like, "Oh, the thing is just there," and I was like, "Yeah, of course."
Aw.
It's that thing that's sitting there, India, the samurai guy with the sword.
Oh yeah, I like that actually. I quite
Yeah.
like that. That's pretty cool.
We'll keep that.
Yeah,
I like that he just sits in the corner of this room.
I don't hate it.
I think
Like,
I think he got unpacked and put down there and hasn't moved in 3 years. Yeah.
I just put a note under this to say like, text and image change.
We'll show your dad the VODs, then he'll remember for sure.
There we go. So yeah, I just need to do the end bit now. and
Wait,
then I
wait,
think-
wait, wait. Zoom into that one you were just zoomed in. Is
Can
that a pig?
Can you tell what it is?
Is that a pig ear?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Look. There you go. The power of this is how neat your drawings need to be in the thumbnail stage. It's like you just need to be able to tell what's happening basically, and then you can make the drawings nice. When you get to storyboard and clarify things a bit more. Like I might also just clarify here that we have like a dark room.
That screen is Swift's Pigger game.
Yeah, 100%. You guys have seen my piggy game.
I was gonna say,
epic.
have you seen? Yeah, she has one. She made one. She made one before I did.
Well, I made one while you were making it
Yeah.
because you were making it.
That was so cool.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it. Because I want us to have like, you know, long shadows across the ground.
Sorry, I've just switched it on to just because I'm just watching you now. Pablo says, "Oh, you'll share a mock-up as the TMNT game YouTube channel, right?"
Yes,
Yeah.
100%. Because
That
that's
would go
going to be
under
like,
animation.
yeah, it's going to be an animated trailer. So that's going to go into animation. So that's what this will be. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it there for today and finish these thumbs tomorrow.
I like it.
But I think we've got a strong start so far.
I made you. Oh, that's OBS because that's what I was looking at. What you're doing. Yeah. And I gave you a hat.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Gonna make a cool thing.
Finally gonna have a cool channel trailer
Yeah.
and not that Night in the Woods clip.
Yeah. We'll actually have something which tells people what we do and
Yeah.
also tells people what the other channels are.
We put up new icons and stuff everywhere yesterday. Yesterday was really fun back and forthing with India.
Do you want to take the screen?
Yeah. And
Oh, Kurzak.
we
So sweet.
what'd she say?
She said you always make cool things. It's really nice.
Aww. Aww. And we put this together and we had like Doig and Swift animation, and India was like, it feels too serious and professional. So we added and stuff to this, which is going in the spirit of what we just did there in the storyboard. Was like, we do all these things
And
stuff.
Yeah, and anything else we fancy, basically. All the banners are by Rabbit, just in case there are new people who didn't hear us say it at the beginning. All the banners for our channels are by Rabbit, who is an awesome artist and real good friend.
Yeah, it's great to finally be able to show them, mostly through our own, like, I keep going into. Basically, we got super busy toward the end of last year.
Show them your favorite one.
My favorite one is the VODs one. Click. It's this one, which is super cool.
So cool.
The idea for this one was kind of sparked by the sequence in Samurai Jack where Aku sends him back into the past. So this is Doig and Swift being sucked back into the past. You need a welcome vid for this channel. For which channel?
The one we're making one for.
Oh, yeah.
Pablo's like, yeah, you're doing this is a good plan. Good. Yes.
Oh, he means Twitch as well.
Oh, for Twitch. That's the one you were thinking to do a trailer for, right?
Yeah. However, I think the intro to the one you just did
Is way better.
is similar and cool. Like, I just had the bam bam, but you have that similar beat where you like have that, but you have like drawing away and then throwing it, and that feels a lot cooler.
Would you want to like reuse bits? We could reuse bits for the Twitch.
Well, what were you thinking of using for music for this?
I didn't have anything specific in mind. I just thought something upbeat. But if we get a music track, then I can put it into the storyboard and time the boards to it.
Well, I suggest let me find it. It's good. I suggest this.
What do you guys think? Darkbolt says, I have the Samurai Jack theme in my head looking at that banner, which is awesome because that's exactly what inspiration Mike gave to Rabbit when he was like, can you do something like this? Back to the past. Aw, Bert says, I already associate this music with you, so I like it. Awesome. Well then, if you want to give me this, I'll use this for the trailer.
I would love that.
Okay.
I would love that so much.
Okay. Ba-ba-da. Ba-da-da. Cool, we can do it. If we want to, we can leave our friends behind.
Wait.
Because they don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friend of mine. Don't worry, we'd never really leave you guys behind.
Yeah. Okay. I'll send.
You guys are instrumental. You helped me make this with your suggestions and feedback. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Gonna take all this good energy and I'm gonna find someone to raid.
Everybody look at your hands. Heck yeah, you helped.
Clyde is streaming. Shall we go bash Clyde?
Sure, let's do some Clyde bashing. His stuff looks incredible.
Last I saw, he was doing really cool, like surface designer things. It looks like he's 2D animating again, so that's awesome.
Still working on his Brackenwood film. So everybody go and say hi because his animation's such goals. It's so cool. And he's like the nicest dude.
Has the music been louder than usual this stream? I just noticed that I turned it up for Black Swan.
Turn it up!
Has it been okay? Seemed okay.
Cool.
Music's
Nope,
been
music's
quieter.
Wow. Just starts troubleshooting on stream. We
Never
can do this
mind.
afterwards.
Yeah. Okay. Raid. Clyde. Start raid. End screen. It's this one.
Hey. Everybody have an awesome day. Say hi to Clyde from us.
Yeah.
I forget that it's night time for some of you. Good night to those who are super late at night right now. Have fun at Clyde's stream.
Yeah. Tell him adventure. And until we see you again, may the rest of your day
Be filled
with
adventure.
Wow. Thank you so much for coming by. Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.